Platform to share my experiences, just to educate people. And I see a lot of positive comments, especially from my Nigerian brothers and sisters. They'll be like, wow, I didn't know that Kenya is this good. Wow, I didn't know that this, and even some Kenyans that have given up on their country, that are in the diaspora, they'll be like, wow, I didn't know that my country is even doing this well. And so many times I'll be like, people should not complain. People are doing well too.
Hi guys, hope you are doing amazingly well. Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, kindly subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to like the video and you leave a sweet comment down below. If you have subscribed to my channel, thank you so much for coming back, for always coming back, because I see you there and watch my videos. So today I have a special guest. Hey, the guest of the year. The guest of the year. That is Sarah B. Hey, if you have not watched Sarah B videos and you are from Kenya, you are missing out.
Type for me. Can you imagine?
Let her introduce herself.
Okay, I'm Sarah by name, popularly known as Princess Sarah B on YouTube. I'm a Nigerian, currently in Nairobi, Kenya.
Hey, as you say, Karibu Kenya.
Asante sana.
This one is officially a Kenyan who can answer when you say, in Kenya, when you say Karibu, it means welcome. So when I say Karibu Kenya, I'm just welcoming her to Kenya, and she know how to say Asante. So we are here just to chill, to gist,
just
talk a little.
Relaxed gist, nothing much.
Nothing hard. Just a relaxed gist. We talk a little bit about, we want to know a little bit about Madam Sarah B. Hey, Princess Sarah B.
Let my head not bust.
No bust. Okay, sir. This is Sarah B. We are welcome to Kenya.
Thank
As you have said, Karibu Kenya, you are most welcome to this country. And I've seen Kenyans love you. People love you very much in this country. So how did your journey start? You decided, from all countries in the world, I have to enter this country.
That was a huge decision, I must say the truth, because when you tell people that you want to come to Kenya, can I hold it? When you tell people that you want to come to Kenya and they're like, why Kenya? Kenya of all places. And I'm like, oh, why not Kenya?
Yes.
And then I took it upon myself that if I come here, before I even traveled, I've been hearing so many good things about Kenya. And I said it would be nice for me to come and also experience it. And if possible, share my experience to educate people that Kenya is not what they say it is. Most people, they have that stereotype. They'll be like, Kenya is a very poor country. It's a country filled with terrorists and all. So I decided that I was going to use my platform to share my experiences, just to educate people. And I see a lot of positive comments, especially from my Nigerian brothers and sisters. They'll be like, wow, I didn't know that Kenya is this good. Wow, I didn't know that this, and even some Kenyans that have given up on their country, that are in the diaspora, they'll be like, wow, I didn't know that my country is even doing this well. And so many times I'll be like, people should not complain. People are doing well to an extent. Yes, I know you want to put your leaders on their toes. You want them to work and all. But at least you're still better in some aspects. So, that's one of the things. That's why I'm so passionate about that. I don't like it when people just look down on an African country, especially when you've not crossed your border. You are just in your tiny village and you just have this perception that this is how this country is. No. That's why I made up my mind. And then apart from that, I just decided to change an environment. I was tired of Nigeria. I needed fresh air, like we popularly say in Nigeria. We want to breathe. Okay, I needed a change of environment. That was one of the reasons I made up my mind to come to Kenya. I considered other African countries as well, but the ratings, like the positive things I've heard about Kenya, just made me fall in love with Kenya. I considered Rwanda and some southern African countries, but then Rwanda, it was because of the language barrier. I was like, okay, let me settle for Kenya. And that's why I'm here.
Welcome. And we love you, Kenyans. You are doing amazing. I love your content. You are doing extremely well. So far, How do you find Kenya as a country? I know you have talked a lot about
I've
Kenya.
said a lot about Kenya.
Yes.
If you've not watched, go to my channel, Princess Sarah B. Go and watch it. I've said so many good things about Kenya. I've experienced so many good things. I've also shared my challenges. Of course, you face challenges in a new place, you know, the loneliness and all. Yeah, but in general, I'll say Kenyans are very friendly. They are welcoming. They are willing to assist you. Like they love Nigerians. When you say, "Oh, I'm a foreigner," from your accent, some of them they'll be like, "Oh, you're a Nigerian." Some of them they'll be like, "You're from West Africa." I'll be like, "Yes." And then you see them, they want to know more about. They're interested. They want to know more about your country. They are open-minded people, and I'm not even sugarcoating it. I'm saying it the way it is. If you know me, I say things the way they are. So yeah, I've been having a nice time so far, so good. Of course, there are challenges here and there, but God is helping us. Things are falling in line. Okay.
Wow. I'm happy to hear that you are comfortable here. By the way, this is home. I always say this. Any African country, that is me, that I visit, that is home. We are one and we love each other as Africans. And any country that you go as an African, make it home because that's home. What about the food? Are you enjoying our food?
Yes,
Coming from West Africa.
no, to be sincere, when I came, I struggled a bit with it as a result of the pili pili. They call it pili pili. In Nigeria, we call it pepper. So I struggled with it, and the fact that people don't use a lot of spices, you just some people can just cook using only salt. I struggled with it because Nigerians, oh, we love a lot of spice inside, you know, seasoning and all. So, but now I've gotten used to it because after all, even the salt is not even healthy to use a lot of spices in your food. And sometimes I stayed. Have you watched some of my videos? I stayed in the countryside. They call it countryside. Nigerians we call it village. So I stayed in the countryside for 2 weeks plus, and I've been eating their meal with hot pepper. And I was like, wow, I'm really growing, I'm really integrating.
And one thing I've learned about when you go to a foreign country, learn to accept the positive things about that country and learn what the type of food they eat, their culture. You are really going to enjoy that country. Leave the negative things, focus on the positive things a lot, and you are going to enjoy
because
that
some
country.
people even complain. They'll be like, "You're saying so many positive things about this your country, about Kenya," and they're like, "Why will you be saying such?" And I'm like, no country is perfect. Even developed countries, they have their challenges. There are people there sleeping on the streets. They are struggling to even get food to eat. So when you see an African country thriving, it's okay for you to come out and promote that country. There's nothing bad in it. But you see some people, it doesn't sit well with them. Okay, maybe because of competition. And I think we need to work on that.
In fact, we should work on that because we are not competing. We are brothers and sisters, and we should cherish each other and we embrace what God has given us as Africans, because Africa is beautiful and Africa is doing amazing. The weather is lovely here in Nairobi.
I struggled with the weather. I struggled with the weather
because
I'm still struggling with it. Let me use my popular my popular slang. I struggled with weather. I'm still struggling with it. Especially when I went to the countryside, it gets really, really chilly in the morning and in the evening. Like I don't think I can get used to that weather stuff. But I try as much as I can to cover up properly. Yeah, so that's just the remedy. Make sure if you're coming down here, make sure you come with proper clothing. Don't come
especially
with
if you're coming
things.
from West Africa.
West Africa, the weather here is totally different. I think it's just, is it only Nairobi? Mostly in Nairobi. Okay. Yeah.
But when you go to, Kenya is not only in Nairobi. We have other cities. We have Mombasa, we have Kisumu, and so many cities, and also counties, because Kenya, we have counties. So when you come to Kenya, you can go to other cities and other counties and experience different things in this country. So Kenya has been good.
That's been good. So far, so good.
So we started the process. Maybe you have seen your Mr. Right. You are perepempe. You are
I'm not single.
They are not proposing.
Single. I'm still single.
Mr. Right.
Do you have any brother? Any correct Ubonge brother?
My brothers. First of all, she loves Kenya. and she loves our Kenya man. So if you're out there, you're looking for a sweet Nigerian girl, like my girl here, hey, highlight her, highlight her and say something.
What is the meaning?
Yeah, they call you so that they can reach out to you.
Okay, oh, we
Yeah,
are
yeah.
one. We are African. There's
Yeah,
no
it's true. Yeah,
discrimination.
there's no discrimination. We
Yeah,
are
so
one.
long they are the right people,
Yeah, yeah.
so long you meet the right person, there's nothing wrong in
But
that.
then what I normally see
Mm.
is if you meet someone that you love and you like to share life with, doesn't have to come that person to come from your own
I think we should
country
even talk
or
about
your
it on
own
my
time,
channel.
your own time.
Relationship, marriage, and dating.
Because
With
people
other,
sometimes they get carried away by saying, I must marry from my tribe
exactly. Some
or
people
from my
are so
country.
held back like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
It has to be. Some people even go as far as saying my tribe, my
Yeah.
clan, my village. They are specific. Yeah, some people are like that. They can't get married outside their tribe, even from Nigeria. Yeah, that's how serious it is. So it's just for you to be open-minded. God might say, okay, this is where the right person is. Will you say no? God, I want my person. It has to be my person. That's why so many people lose it, and they miss it in marriages because they already have this perception that it has to be from their side, nothing more, which is not so good, if you ask me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. It's true. If you see someone you love, it doesn't have to come from your country or your tribe. If that person loves you, values you, you can do life together. You go ahead and marry the person. Because, by the way, it's not the parents or your friends who will live with the person.
Exactly,
It's the two of you.
because some people actually complain that it's not about them, it's about their family members. Will they accept, stuff like that? So I think if you have like a good relationship with your family members, you can easily explain to them why you're settling for that other person. Yeah.
Yeah. It's true. It's you who is going to live with that person. It's not the family members, or I mean, the way you can say, it's my parents. They are not accept. By the way, even sometimes, some parents can say, no, you cannot marry this person. But by the way you package yourself, they see you are living a good life and you're doing very well and you're not fighting, your life is going on well.
Yeah.
Finally, they can say, oh, yeah, these people are good together and they accept.
He's not bad, or he's not a bad person after all. Why
Yeah.
not?
It's you
just
to
give
make
our
it happen.
consent. Yeah.
Wow, so far, my dear Princess Sarabi is doing amazing in this country.
All glory to God.
Yeah, by the way, all
We
glory
thank
to
God
God.
for that.
Because there's one thing I would like to ask you as a foreigner. There are things maybe when you came here, you found them, they are a little bit different from what you are used to encounter back in Nigeria. As coming from West Africa, there are things that maybe when you came here, you found, this is different, and it was a little bit tricky for you. What were those things that you found? They are doing a little bit different than when I was in West Africa.
I said a lot of that, a lot about this in my channel. So if you want elaborate, details back to back, just head on there.
Yeah.
But one thing I can say is Kenyans don't carry title on their head. Even when you came, you added Auntie Sarah. You say you can't call me Sarah. You added Auntie Sarah to the name, and I won't blame
Because
you.
that is what is in Nigeria.
Yeah.
There is a title. You cannot call someone by their name. If it's a woman, you say good morning, ma. If it's a man, good morning, sir. There is sir, there is ma. If it's a young lady like her, you say my auntie.
Auntie.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I found that very strange. I was explaining the other day how I think this boy is almost 5 years old, and he was just calling me by my name, calling my caretaker by his name, and it was very strange to me. But then they don't see it as anything, okay? They don't carry that title on their head, mommy, daddy, and all. And I understand why it is so, because some people take advantage of that. When you start calling them auntie or uncle, sister, they tend to abuse such people. So I understand why it's okay not to carry that title stuff seriously. So yeah, that was a major shock. And then of course food was a major shock as well. The aspect of pepper and all, and then the matatu culture. I even saw the other day, is it makanga that they call
Conductor.
I saw the female conductor. I was like, are you serious?
Yeah, we have female conductors.
I've never seen that in Nigeria. I was shocked when I saw the female conductor and so many other things. Honestly, time won't permit me to start explaining everything, but I think these few. Yeah.
So this is what she's learning. When you go to a different country, there are things that you learn and you are not expecting, you are not see them in your country. That's why I normally say if you have a chance to go to a different country, it's good to go so that you can
Yeah.
learn a few
Be
things. Yeah,
exposed.
you be
Yeah.
exposed. You learn a few things about that country. They have so many good things, and also you can see a few negative things about the country. So far, so good.
So far so good. It has been good.
Continue enjoying this country. Kenya is a lovely country. There are so many people who come from very different countries. Like now, our president says that we are going to have visa free. It's supposed to start January. I'm still yet to check whether people are still coming visa
I
free.
think they are still working on it.
Maybe
It
they are
hasn't
still
been
working on it.
finally.
Imagine now if Africans, we can make it is visa free for every African to go to any African country.
Honestly,
You
we
don't
really
need
need that.
visa.
We really need that because we need that. We've been apart for too long.
Yeah.
We need that coming together as Africans. It will help us a lot of. It will help us so much. Even in businesses, you don't need to go out just to import things. You can do trade among African countries, and it will help. Boost the economy of that country. So it's very important. If I think Rwanda is also visa free.
Yeah, I think
Yeah,
Rwanda now.
I just pray other Africans take this step as well to make their countries visa free and accessible. Like, of course, there will be disadvantage of bringing in the bad eggs, but it shouldn't still stop. There should be a way to track down those bad eggs that will come into the country and want to disrupt and do all negative stuff. I all negative stuff. I think I'm talking too fast. Yeah, so yeah, that's just it.
Because people were complaining and say, if everybody is allowed to enter Kenya,
Yeah.
maybe you not know the ones who are okay,
Good
the ones who
ones
are
and
okay.
the
If
bad
they
ones.
filter, if they check their details, whether they can come into the country, well, they allow them. If they are not supposed to enter the country, the government has all the power and the way they can handle all these cases.
Exactly.
It's not hard at all. Wow, I'm enjoying this. So I'm so happy that you have loved this country. And as I've told you, I want your content and you're doing amazing. And Kenyans loves you too. You are 100%, but they love you too. And you're doing extremely well. So now, as you have said, she says she's not married though.
Hey,
She says she's
you are still
single.
marrying on this.
I want her
You
to.
really want me to settle down?
Yes, I want her to settle here because she's
The other way around. I now take you back to Nigeria.
Hey! By the way, it's okay. It's okay, as we say, and you can settle anywhere where you feel it's okay for you to settle. Wow, there you have it. We're having a beautiful conversation here with my dear sister, as I call her, Sister Sarah. She say in Nigeria the whole title. Here I can just simply call her Sarah.
Yeah.
We are enjoying a simple, just this thing, talking normal things that happen in the country, her journey to this country, and I'm glad she's enjoying it here in this country, and we love her. We are just talking general things that she has encountered, how she's finding the place, whether she's enjoying the place, and she is. And we are having just a little conversation here so that we can know more about each other and our lovely countries and this continent that is Africa. So what do you like to tell my people now?
What do I tell them? Keep on watching. What is your channel name?
Rosemary Jazz.
Rosemary. Just keep on watching her channel. Keep on supporting her. She's doing amazing. Honestly,
Thank you. I'm trying.
she's doing amazing. Just give her your 100% support. She deserves it. Sometimes you go out of your way, being a family woman. Things to attend to. You still go out of your way to go to. I think I saw the other time you went to different places just to film, just to create content. It's not easy, you guys.
Tell them community content is hard. It's not easy at all.
It's a lot of work. You need to do a lot of research because you can't just come and sit down and start blabbing. You see somebody that will be like, no, that's wrong. You get, and it's very embarrassing when you create something and almost, of course, some people will counter what you're saying because this life no balance, like Nigerians will say.
This life don't balance.
A lot of people will counter, but then you see majority of the people concurring to what you're saying. It's very, it's very fulfilling. It means you really did your homework well.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work, you guys, thinking about the content idea, and then sometimes you post videos
And a lot of
you're not
money.
getting the views,
Hey.
and then the money, the revenue is low. It can be depressing at
Very,
times.
very.
So the best you can do, watch the video, engage, just say, even if you don't have anything, just put emojis, thumbs up. It will go a long way.
Yeah.
Thumbs up, comment.
Just like the video. You already there. Just
And
like
don't
the video.
skip the ads. That is how we make money. Okay, that's how we generate revenue, by watching the ads. Don't skip it. Sometimes just let the ad run, even if you don't want to watch, just let it run. Yeah, that's the way you can actually support. Do you have super thanks on your channel as well?
Yes, there is super
Yes,
thanks.
so that's another way of helping a creator. You just super thank the person. I think there's a minimum amount. It's not much.
Minimum is 200 up to
You see,
50,000.
you even know the amount. 200 Kenyan shillings, right? Yeah, so that's not much. It's enough. Okay, you can just start with that. Maybe you can say, okay, every month, let me help this person, let me assist the person, because the transport that you're taking to go and film all those content and the rest is just a way of supporting. It's not as if you're entitled and you want people to do it is as a compulsory stuff.
It's
But
not
it's just,
compulsory by the
yeah,
way.
it's just a way of just saying thank you for a work well done. Yeah.
Thank you so much. We had a lovely time having a sweet conversation here. And I want to add this video here. We have learned a few things. And there is one thing that I'm so happy about my sister from another mother. That she's okay here. That Kenyans have welcomed her. That she feels at home. And now, is Kenya your second home?
Of course, Kenya is always my home. Anytime, any day.
Kenya is her home. You know, people have loved her. We love her so much. She's doing amazing. You can go, please, kindly show some love to her channel, Sarah B. Tell them,
Princess Sarah B. That's the name of the channel.
Princess Sarah B, please kindly show her some love and subscribe her to my channel. She's my first guest of this year, so we are starting the year hot.
You're not
We are
looking
starting
for anybody this
yeah,
year.
we not agree for everybody this year. So please show her some love. Tell her you're from my channel and check, she's doing amazing things. Just take her channel and show her some love. So I want to end this video here. Thank you so much for watching this video. Yeah, don't forget to subscribe if you have not subscribed. Like this video, please give it a like. Bye and see you on the next one.